Morning, everybody. Jason, PJ, Hollis Farms. Got just a little bit of rain down here. Road will be just a little soft right here, but not bad. It really just kind of settled the dust. Kind of needed it. It was finna get dusty. So anyway, a lot cooler this morning. We'll run up here and see how the loggers is doing this morning. Then we got a project we got to do. If we can get that done, it feels nice right now. Alright, caught a truck here, they loading down. See, we got a little bit of moisture in the road, but we needed it. I'm gonna tell you, it done got dry. They ain't hurt the road, that's for sure. It was so deep in dust. We're gonna be just fine. Spinning, PJ. I got a bunch skidded up right there. They got to bring up here. They're loading them down though. These guys look like they're doing a clean job. I like it. Good, ain't it, PJ? Got one headed out. Alright, so the loggers are doing really good. Need some trucks to be rolling in because they got some wood skidded up and it ain't taking many to make a load. But I got a project that me and PJ's gonna try to go do. Look, it rained. I'm gonna say it probably rained, I don't know, maybe a ½ inch. It just soaked it up though. But I got a spot where we cleaned that bridge off the other day that I know I didn't cut last year. And I'm trying to figure out what I want to plant over there. I hadn't fooled with it in a couple of years. It's pretty hard to at times to get to. I can't get my drill across there. So I don't know. I really like to get some clover going over there, and there is some, but I want to get it better over there because I can normally always get over there and spray. But even last year, it's so wet, you couldn't get over there and do anything. So we're gonna try to get that back in shape and get going. Well, I went to cut the PTO on and the shaft just come off. It ain't broke. I thought it was broke. Alright, let me see what I gotta do. I don't know how that happened unless something was working loose when this bolt come loose. Get in here and see what I gotta do to fix it. Alright, so I got the shaft slid back up on there. What I can see, I don't think nothing's broke. I gotta go back to the barn and see if I got enough tools to got a bolt that gets it tight on there where it won't slide off. I think it's gotten a little loose and just slipped off. Thank goodness it come off kind of just when I fired it up. It wasn't running about 2,500 RPM. But anyway, he's back to the barn. Maybe we got lucky and didn't tear nothing up. I have got to get me some tools to leave down here. I usually got plenty in my Titan, but I ain't in my Titan. This thing's got this bolt when you slip the yoke or whatever up on there. It's got this bolt that sits in this groove right here that keeps it from sliding off. Somehow or another, I guess just over time, it's gotten a little loose and slipped off. Just thank goodness. I'm glad it just come off right when I cut the PTO on, so it just kind of fell off and I caught it real quick. I think if I can get it slipped back on, I may. All I got's this dang crescent wrench, channel locks, and a hammer and a pair of vice grips. I don't know if I can get the channel locks or the just crescent wrench in there tight enough to tighten it when I get it back on there. I don't know. Gonna find out. All right, so I finally got it up there where I need it. Tapping this bolt back through, hoping I don't mess the threads up. liking that. I just gotta, I don't know if I got what I need to tighten it up back up, but anyway, we'll be close here in a minute. Well, I have got to get me a set of tools down here. I've been meaning to do it for a long time and just ain't done it. But I believe between the crescent wrench and these channel locks, hammer and vice grips, I about got it. I just could have been done probably 15 minutes ago if I'd had the right wrenches. Got them, and I believe I had everything I needed in the tighten. I just ain't in it. I'm gonna get it down here to where it's in the barn. Get this thing as tight as I can. I believe it's gonna stay. It just somehow or another had gotten loose over time, wear and tear, and come out of that groove and just slipped off. Really got lucky. All right, let's test this thing out. We'll run it down this road before I get too far from the barn. Make sure everything's all right. So far, so good. Maybe she'll stay on. Alright, so we cleaned some of this big stuff off the bridge the other day. I haven't got to, I know I didn't get to cut this last year. I want to think I sprayed, maybe, I can't remember now, but I know I didn't get to get over here and finish it up. It got so wet. But I think we're going to be dry enough to cut it now. Right here always stays so wet. See how the beavers have done started making runs down through here? We could stand it to be dry for a while. Alright, so I'm almost positive I got over here and sprayed this one time last year, so it's not just too bad. The worst part is just where all the water stood so bad. Oh, that old tough water grass. I at least want to get it cut one time, and then we'll see what the weather does, see what we might plant over here. Tree across here or something, I felt it. Yep, about right. I know I didn't get this last year. I'm going slow. If it's live, there'll still be some water standing in here. I see some mud. Old hog root right there. Got a bottom to it, I hope so. It's pretty wet right there. Whoa, I gotta find a four-wheel drive. I about went down right there, y'all. But I'd have a long walk back. It's the only moisture I've found, though. Bunch of beds right there. Deer beds, I hope, not hogs. This is a trail that's kind of just right down the middle of this block of pines. And it's got a fire lane all the way around it. I just went out to the edge. I saw one little tree across it, or a fairly good sized tree, so I think when I come back and do the fire lane, we'll bring the 5065. Just make a couple passes, that way we can get any limbs or trees out of the fire lane. Still some moisture down in here. This is about the last spot to really, it's got to get really dry to dry up down here. These trees right here need thinning bad, but it's hard to get it dry enough down in here. threw one down right there. This is an old loading pad that we had used before, and we decided just to put one up there right off the main road, make things a lot easier. They probably used this one. It's been a long time since it's been used. They got it looking good. Got some laid down right there. They still got to skid up. I figured it'd be dusty before the day's over, and it is. Skidder ought to come out there here in somewhere in just a second. Unless he's over a little hill. There he comes. Here we got half an inch of rain or so, but it soaked it right up. They're doing a nice job. It's clean. They got them stacked up. They need some trucks to come on hand. Boy, they could load some trucks down right now. Got both loaders processing piled up behind them. Trucks, trucks, trucks. They gonna get it in here though. Alright, got us a truck coming in. They need to line them up right now. Old MACK truck. One pile or another, it don't matter. I like that old red MACK truck. That look good in that. Them jokers right there is long, long. Be able to handle too many more. He's gonna be loaded. Them two right there, I bet gonna get him close. Maybe. Two on this side, maybe. That's a load right there. MACK. Go MACK. Getting him one, he must be getting close. Should have counted the trees. It didn't take many on there. Might count them when he gets loaded or gets out there to strap down. Ain't many on there. Tell y'all what, from what I can see, it's clean. They're doing a good job. We're piling all the trash up at the loading pad. Just gonna burn it up there and keep it from out here from burning. There's a few little hardwood trees down the edge here. Looking good though. He was further than I thought he was. He's down here right at the end. This is that little hardwood strip with the ditch in it. He done made it right there. It just lacks a few right there, and around the corner he gonna have this knocked down. See if we can watch him lay that tall thing down right there. See where he's going. He may be going on down in there a little further. Timber. There's a pine tree right there, y'all. There goes another big one. Boy, that sun gonna tall right there. Oh yeah. The weather is good. Got just enough to rain to settle the dust. They are rolling just like any time else. I got a pretty long haul. They need some trucks back. I got that wood stacked as high as them loaders. But maybe tomorrow, possibly tomorrow, next day we'll be moving to the next spot. As we start going along, I'm gonna go back and explain to y'all what my plan is in my mind for how we're doing this. Kind of these small clear cuts and the thinnings and all. Running right down here right now to look at a loading pad, old loading pad for where we're gonna move next. The next is just gonna be a finish thinning out here, and some of this is gonna be a clear cut. I'll explain that at some point as we're doing it. I don't want, like, a lot of these trees are the same age, several acres. I don't want to clear cut it all at one time. I want to clear cut a small patch, get it back going, and then kind of checkerboard this thing. Give it a lot of, let's see the right word, diversity may be the right word. I think it'll work. All right, y'all, had a pretty good day today. Started off, I was wondering when the shaft come off the cutter, but got lucky and got that fixed. Got some grass cut. Loggers is doing really good. They get them trucks rolling in there. They are moving it. Possibly tomorrow, maybe the next day we'll be moving to another spot. We'll keep talking about what we're doing, trying to work on this management program, but not a bad day. I'm gonna have to call a damn sore today. I'm gonna have to go in here and put a little ice on this back. But anyway, appreciate y'all watching. Out of here.